Hey everyone, so welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your break as much as I did. And yeah, I've just come back down from the studio. I'm pretty tired. Me and my girlfriend. Actually, while we were on holiday, she became my fiance. Not used to saying that yet. I had like a 36-hour travel yesterday, so we're pretty jet lagged still. But I couldn't help but come down to the studio and yeah, get on with a few things. So this piece over here is getting quite nice. It's got a it's going in an exhibit in about 2 weeks time. Well, that's a lie, in about a month's time, so I really need to get on with it and get it finished. And the studio is just a little bit messy, so I'm gonna first do a whip around and clean this up and then jump in and paint that. Tomorrow I'll come back down and probably start or continue to work on this piece. The unit's really nearly getting there now, just 2 more pieces to kind of finish up, and then yeah, wet season really begins. Not just this one off, because I'm trying to get this ready for the exhibition. Yeah, then everything will be painted and it'll be nice. There'll be a nice 12-15 pieces new and ready to go, and then winter will probably be upon us and I'll start with my next unit. But first, the cleaning. Okay, now I can move a bit better. Oh, there's a bit more space in here. I'm just gonna put you over here just to show you what's going on. It is getting there now. The drips are forming quite well. I don't know if you can see that very well. Yeah, it's starting to focus, and up here is quite nice, and here, and that's really what you want to be looking for. And as soon as those drips kind of, oh, I'd say 2-3 more layers and it's done. As soon as they get to that point, then you want to switch from the water-based to the vinyl-based paint, which is a much better quality, and that's the finish that I'm after. Yeah, this builds up the kind of sub layers much quicker. If you use just the vinyl-based paint, you need to do maybe 100 layers to get to this point, where this is only like 10. So I've just found that working with the 2 paints kind of compensate for each other's qualities. So anyway, I'm gonna start painting. This is really where the jet lag's coming in. I'm not really explaining at all what I'm doing. First off, I kind of mixed a bit more water in with the paint because the viscosity was way off and it was just a bit too thick. Really, you want that nice runny paint, otherwise the drips that form are way too thick. So I just added a bit more water in there to make that correct. And also, you want a nice, you want the whole thing sealed. So basically there's been, I don't know, 8-9 coats on that so far, but the back hasn't been painted. So let's bring it in a bit closer. You can see where, you know, the backs have kind of, this is the back of it, where the paint from the front has dripped over, but there's a lot of open string still, and here especially on the frame. And the problem with that is, over time it's gonna deteriorate because it's not sealed properly. So yeah, today is actually painting the back, not the front, and then tomorrow I'll come back down, and in between working on all the other pieces I'll just give that a quick lick of paint. And yeah, basically every day you just have to do a layer, and then after a month or 2 it's built up to the correct kind of, I haven't come up with a word for this yet, I guess drippiness, if we're gonna be super technical. So it gets to the correct drippiness after yeah, there's no formula for it. You've got to, again, the beauty of being an artist, you know, you make that decision and you've got autonomy to decide whether something's, you know, something you're happy with, or whether it's finished or when it's finished. But I've explained what's going on, and now I'm gonna, yeah, get on with it. Okay, so the back's painted, first layer done. Probably gonna paint another one tomorrow because there's a few spots that are missing. But yeah, we'll let it dry and then see what to do. I shall, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna be working on this piece, as I told you yesterday. Here's a time lapse for the next few days of me hopefully completing it. It bit me. Gotta bleed for your art, right? So there we are. Sadly it's not absolutely completed this week, but there's been a fair amount of progression made on it. Yeah, I'd say it's probably got about another 2 or 3 hours left, so I'll just finish it up in the next week while I'm working on the rest. Yeah, that's all for this week, and I will hopefully see you here again next week. Okay, bye then.